Hello everyone. What we're going to do is make a Google document. First, you're going to start out by logging into your Gmail account and just go ahead and go to your Gmail. Then you're going to look on top and you're going to see on this black navigation bar, it's the one right next to Gmail, it says Drive, and you're going to click on that. And Drive used to be called Google Documents, but they changed the name to Drive. But most people still refer to what you make in Drive as a Google document. Now, if you look over on this left-hand side, you have option to create things. And you can create a folder to store your documents that are here in Drive. You can make a document, a presentation, a spreadsheet, a form, or a drawing. There's even more apps that you can go ahead and get. But our focus today is just going to be making a document. So you're going to click on Document. You'll get a blank page. It looks a lot like a Word page. Now, the big thing that you should know about Google Documents, the only thing that doesn't function exactly like a Word document is cut and paste. Instead, with Google Documents, you're going to use Control-C to copy and Control-V to then paste. So up here in this untitled document, I'm just going to click on there, and we'll call it Test 1. So it goes ahead and it names it. And the other thing that's a little bit different than Microsoft Word is with Google Docs, it continually saves as you go along. So that's something you should be aware of. Now, this is my test document. I'd like to share it with my students. I'm giving them lots of information. So what I do to share with my students is I come up over here, and it's the top right-hand corner, and I click on Share. And Share gives me these bunch of options, and it's really great. And this is really why we're offering Google Docs as something that might allow you to connect with your students. You have the option here. You can share it through email. You can share it through Google+, Facebook, or Twitter. Now, these are just some of the social media options. What you're normally going to want to do is come down to who has access. Right here it says only the people listed below can have access. And you certainly can decide to put in your students' names. Like this here, I invited another email account I have, and like you can see it here, what can this person do? This person can edit, can comment, or can view. So you can decide of these three options, what do you want your students to do? Can they edit, meaning can they come in and change things? Can they comment, meaning they can just leave comments that are on the side? Or can they only just come in and view it? So you have some choices there. The next thing that you can do is that anybody whose name you put here, you can notify these people via email. And you can even send them a little message. So they get a notification that they can now come to this document. But if you really felt like it, you can click on here and you can put this personal message in. You could type something like, okay, so go ahead and put your comments in. The other options you have is you can send a copy to yourself, so you would get it also in your Gmail, and you can paste the item itself into email. So see all the options you have here, and you can really creatively play with this and decide which ones work for you. So I have share and save. Okay, I'll go ahead and do that. And see, now there's another person who's showing up underneath. Now, this is if you want to make it very specific. Now, your other option where it says private, only the people listed below can see this. And instead, you can change this. And this is what you're more likely to do. So, your options are public on the web. Anybody on the internet can find this. Okay? The second option is anyone with a link. And chances are, this is the option that you're going to choose. So, let's choose here. Anyone with a link, and no login required, and anyone can view this. Okay, so let's go there. Oops, or we have some other options still, the comment and the edit option. You have those too. So we're going to click on Save, And what it ends up giving me now is a link to share. So what I can go ahead and do, and on this part you can go ahead and you can cut and paste. So you can cut and paste and copy, and you can put that link anywhere. So anybody you give this link to then can go ahead and see this document. So that's about all it takes to make a Google document. Like I said, all changes are already saved. So you can start thinking about how you can use something like this in your classroom. So that's all we have here. Thanks a lot.